You like the new Bugenhagen. Good
He's
enough.
better.
Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm, guys.
Okay. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, move over a little bit. You're like kind of out of the shot a little bit, so I can.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We're all friends.
Doing this
here.
round. Do it live. I need to put blocking tape on the floor for next time.
You got that?
What's this beer? You tell us about it.
Okay, guys. So this is one of the finest Campanology brewing companies. This is one of the brewing companies that Trader Joe's frequents here. It's a beer called Cacafe Mosaic Pale Ale. I thought it's a fun beer.
Sounds great.
You guys are more darker, but so hopefully you like this one.
We're dark.
Oh,
We're
really?
souls.
Gross.
Bros.
Gross.
Ooh, happy.
Yeah, it's not a little hoppy, but
It's smooth at the end though. That's a nice smooth hop at the end.
got the mosaic when there's a good amount of hops in there, but it's not super IBU heavy.
Yeah. Less IBUs, guys. It's really lightweight IBU. Yeah.
Imperial beer units or something. No, Imperial bitterness units.
Imperial beer units might be in the
Bitterness
episode already.
units.
That would be a great name for a band as well.
Mm-hmm. Just the IBU.
We're IBU, thank you! So how you guys doing? Let's hear it.
We're really excited.
We're going to Vermont.
Yeah.
So for the first show
The
of
home of... Are you going to
the-
get some Ben & Jerry's for me there at least?
We're gonna go to Magic Hat.
Yeah. Then you better bring back some beer then.
That's why we're going, Mike.
I can't go to Trader Joe's only has so many beers, guys. I can only get so many beers there.
I want number 9 straight from the tap. I like to stick my head in the tap.
Connor, he likes a certain yogurt from Trader Joe's, and I'm like, I'll get it, honey. Yogurt. I also got this beer while I was there, just because.
Well, we're venturing out just to get you some more beer.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
That's the lyrics we're
You
going.
should go to the. I think Hetty Danker's up there too, or not Hetty Danker. What's that? Something like that. You remember
Something like that.
Hetty?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Guys, great. I got my cock shirt on today. I'm feeling good. It's been a long ass week, even though it's a short week because I had Monday off. But it's been super long. Like just a lot of back and forth between branches, but you know what? I'm here with friends now. I got a beer. Right.
France. I had this whole weekend off. So
We watched Bugenhagen. We watched little Matt Riddle.
I'm still charged up by the song with his performance. Like, bro.
I can tell.
See you later.
Well,
Where we have to go now.
let's talk about things.
Okay, can I just start?
Yes.
There's one thing.
You're allowed to start. You're allowed
There's
to start.
one thing that I don't want to talk about this week, but I
Okay.
feel like we're
Well,
going to have
that's
to
on my
talk
list.
about it.
That's
So
on my
I think
list.
we should just talk about it now and get it out of here. So,
I am the sexier twin.
Are we ready?
Oh, okay.
No. She, who must not be named, Gwyneth Paltrow, has decided that she's too old to put on.
I put it on the back of my list. It was left
and she's leaving the Marvel universe.
So that.
Can we just talk about how much all of us care?
Well,
on a
yeah,
scale
I was
of
like-
we finally we
0
won't
to
get that rescue rescue solo movie we always wanted. That's her superhero character.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I think the problem is that they wouldn't use goop in the movies.
Yeah.
They would have it in there.
Like you have to have goop in the background or something.
Like, no, I want goop portrayed in this
I need
movie.
more goop.
So all we
Like,
need to
you know
say
what,
is,
you know, guys, it's me, Tony Stark. I love being Iron Man,
Yeah.
but also like I'm really tired of just having a little goop right here. Oh, I feel so good now. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's go.
Well, there's a rumor because Avengers Endgame is this movie that
Yeah.
this last movie she's gonna be in. There's a rumor that she's gonna have some armor because in the comic books, Pepper Potts has a character called Rescue.
Well, she's already worn armor in Iron Man.
Technically, yeah, she wore
Yeah,
Iron Man suit, but like she's gonna have her own set. And so Rescue has Iron Man armor but no weapons.
But it has repulsors and things, so like it can still defend itself and it can still like knock people around. But she didn't want offensive weapons. She didn't want to be. She wanted to have like the opportunity.
I don't want to see Gwyneth Paltrow
so
doing that.
the point is, the suit is as lame as Gwyneth Paltrow, and it is a conscious uncoupling.
Conscious uncoupling. I like that.
I just don't. I don't really care about Gwyneth Paltrow and. her
That's how
character.
she left Chris Martin, the music stealer.
And then he just started dancing in the halftime shows, and you're like, no, we're gonna dance.
No.
Okay, moving on.
I kind of want to talk more about that.
That Chris Martin dancing at halftime show?
Yes. No. There's so many people that are already leaving. Like, why do you need to? Like, and plus she's such a back. Like, she's like, I get it. She was like definitely a main player in the Iron Man universe. In any other movie, though, who gives a shit?
If Robert Downey Jr.'s character goes, then she's
gonna go.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
That's really what it's
Like, they
comes down to.
literally ran off from the sunset together.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gwyneth.
But
Thanks.
it's her choice, not Marvel's.
Yeah, like, okay.
They're like, cool.
You know, like, oh, it just happened to coincide with us not caring anymore.
It's like, good, we were going to ask you to play Wolverine, but we decided.
Goop!
Goop it at him. Speaking of some Marvel, like Captain Marvel, the first reactions are coming out. So, they're very positive so far, and there's some are saying that's unlike any other Marvel movie, which they say about every Marvel movie, by the way, but, I don't know. I'm interested.
Yeah,
March 8th is when it comes out.
The couple that I saw were like, this is a great movie and very different than the other.
Well,
They
you
also
know
say
why
that
it's different? Because there's a female lead. There's ladies. And people are like, women can do things.
Yeah, but like in the comics, Captain Marvel is so much taller. So like, it's obviously not accurate.
At least she's not Ms. Marvel, who was much, much more swampy. Like what they did to her in the comics anyway.
And also her outfit was like...
Back in the 70s, they did some shitty things to women, female characters. And hers was probably one of the shittiest.
Remember when they changed Invisible Girl, which they still call it, Invisible Woman's outfit to have that like boob window in it for no reason? And you're like, why is there a boob window in her outfit?
It's practical.
Like, everyone else is wearing these full outfits, and then the girl has like literally, it's Fantastic Four. Her floor was just her skin, and I was like, why did we have to do this, guys? She's a
because so people know exactly where to aim.
She's a fucking doctor, by the way. Like, she's a doctor.
Mike,
she doesn't have to go through this
When I'm
shit.
being vanquished as a supervillain, I need to see some tits. That's like
well, I mean, it kind of makes it blow a little easier. Like, oh, okay, well, I got beat up by some, but she has boobies.
It's like, at least her boobs are right there.
Boobs, I guess, so that's cool.
Because they wanted to appeal to 12-year-old boys.
And they did.
And it did.
And some 12-year-old ladies.
Thank you, 90s X-Men.
That were just like coming out of shit.
All the 90s X-Men as well.
And
Power Girl.
Do you remember those swimsuit issues they used to have? Like,
yes,
why?
I do.
Why are we doing this?
That's when I was first awoken.
I was going to say, I know why they're doing it.
We also put Wolverine in the swimsuit. You're like, okay, I'm going to turn past that page. And
because if teenage boys like to do two things.
But a Gambit, I'm going to stop for a second.
That's all I got for that.
He's beautiful.
Very positive.
I have a kind of important news. So the president of Nintendo's finally, Reggie, he's been with Nintendo through like the Wii. He's finally retiring. He's stepping down. So Reggie Fils-Aime, who's popularly known as Reggie, he's been memed. He's out there. He's abdicating his Nintendo throne, which I spelled throne wrong. That's okay. To a man named the new president is named Doug Bowser. And so Doug Bowser's first post as president was a picture of him holding a sign that says Mario games are canceled forever. And I was like, proper.
Alright, that's like quality.
Proper. I like this guy.
Also, how do they find a guy with the last name Bowser?
Like, okay.
Like, is this like his job was to move up in this company?
Yeah, obviously. They're like, no, he's getting promoted. Like,
he changed his
I'm
name.
John Donkey Kong. Like, come on, man. Like,
no, like halfway through his career, he was like, I'm just going to make this happen.
I'm doing the same thing, man.
I would just change it to Bowser. Like, forget the first name.
I am Jake Zelda.
And I'm Tony Samus.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. And you know, it's good because Reggie's been there a long time. She's been there through like 3 systems. And obviously the company is doing great right now. They just had the highest selling console of last year. The Switch is a great console too. Like I know it had its problems when it came out, but like I've heard it's really good. I played it extensively over Thanksgiving, and it was pretty cool. It's very cool. That's all I have to say about that. I just thought it was funny the Doug Bowser thing. I was like, nice.
Well, speaking of villains that are getting kind of recast as heroes, Chris Hemsworth is set to play Hulk Hogan in a biopic.
Okay.
You die a hero, you live long enough to see yourself become
First
the
of all,
brother.
Jillian and I were talking about this already. We were both like, They're gonna have to make Chris Hemsworth look ugly. Like that's
No. 80s Hulk Hogan.
no.
He wasn't bad
He wasn't
looking.
bad looking.
Yeah.
No.
They have to make him look swole as fuck.
Well, they also have to give
because
him
Hulk
skull.
Hogan back then was gigantic.
They also think of the skull. Yeah, but if anyone can do is fucking Thor.
I don't know, man.
He can do it. No, he
Yeah,
can
but
do
he
it.
doesn't have like
what
a
I'm saying, he
chrome
can do it.
He's got
magnet
24-inch
forehead.
pythons.
Yeah, but they're not going for exact.
They give him
accuracy,
appliance.
guys.
They give him an appliance, you know.
But okay.
Well, he's
can
also
I
gonna have a
just say-
skullet. He's gonna have a
also-
fucking skullet. So like,
he was bald like forever.
But if Hulk Hogan was like a good person, I don't think I'd care so much.
so supposedly with this biopic, they're not gonna get into that part.
No, they're not gonna get
Oh,
there.
it's gonna be pre-right wing
Well,
propaganda.
you know, like in '83, he was probably super racist in the back.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
No, but it's gonna be a very heroic portrayal of him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Of Terry Boulier, as his
The rise to fame. That's what they're portraying in this film. So
the underdog story
So I want to see.
of
I
that.
want to
fucking
see Chris
asshole.
Hemsworth in full NWO gear. Was like that. With the painted
Yeah,
beard
yeah.
and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Oh, shit. And then that Hulk Hogan versus Bugenhagen for air guitar. Chris Kyle O'Reilly. Come
Yeah,
on.
but Hulk Hogan would never let Bugenhagen get over, so
That's true. You're right.
He just leg drop his ass and fucking get out of there.
Leg drop, the worst move of all time.
The move that literally breaks people.
Fall on you.
It broke Matt Hardy, and it's why Hulk Hogan can barely
When he's
move.
off the top rope.
It's why Hulk Hogan can barely move, because he literally stuns your spine every time you do the move. And nobody got that until like the aughts.
Basically, you jump and you land on your ass. And yeah, the first couple times this bothering, but when you do it 10,000 times.
Yeah, you do it like every night for 15 years. Yeah, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's why Hulk Hogan moves around like a Frankenstein.
And is like a racist, horrible Frankenstein.
That's a different. I don't think it's because of
Swamp
leg drop.
The swamp thing.
Drop
He's
made him
like the
racist.
swamp thing. That'd be awesome if the leg drop made him racist.
If only. I think that's a better movie.
I think somebody should research that.
Like,
See if
you
leg
gotta
drop
stop the
made-
leg drop. It's making you racist.
Leg drop racist is gonna be another name for this.
Did you guys see the trailer for The Kid?
I did not. What is this?
Okay, so this is a Western movie,
Okay.
a biopic of Billy the Kid.
Okay.
Here are the people in this movie: Ethan Hawke,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dane DeHaan as Billy the Kid,
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Chris Pratt's in this movie.
Pratt.
What?
He does love
And
westerns.
the director is Vincent D'Onofrio.
What?
It's like-
Oh my god!
Money.
Oh my
Just take
God.
Money.
Oh my
just
god,
take
yes.
money. Like, just
Yeah.
all my money. Take it, please.
We're all
Thank you.
good.
Push all the chips
Let's
in.
just, yeah.
And like the trailer is like pretty. It's not mediocre,
gonna
but
watch
it's
the
like it's
trailer.
very like it's like hits those points of like okay, it's a western. There's a western. He's doing this, but I'm like, but what if, guys? And I think Chris Pratt's the villain.
What if Vincent D'Onofrio shows up? You mean?
He's like the goofy, like,
Yeah,
lovable
he's
villain.
like a villain of some sort. And I'm like, I am down. He's like, hey guys, hey, what's up? I fell into a hole. Like what?
He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna
Guys,
shoot you
I'm
now.
totally-
Like,
I'm gonna have to kill you now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
His range from Emmett to
Like
Okay,
if he's just doing lines from Parks and Rec, but with a beard and like pretending he's a villain, I'm cool. I'm down.
I'm hoping they do like a dark derivation of the Parks and Rec theme song. It's just like
It's like a minery. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah. So just watch that trailer. It's good.
all right.
No.
I definitely want to watch it now. You said that.
Yeah.
Well,
And I was like, is that fucking Dane DeHaan? Like, oh, it is Dane DeHaan.
Goddamn DeHaan.
Okay, dude, that guy's around.
yeah.
So, The Haunting of Hill House season 2 is confirmed now. It is
I didn't watch season 1,
she did.
so let's talk about it. What did you think of it?
So it was very melodramatic, which was the point.
Let's say was it?
The
was it
acting
good or bad,
was
though?
good.
Like American Horror Story, right? Like,
There were good creep scares.
so like a scare that Matt would do, like a creep scare. He does the creep. His hips flexing, his arms T-Rexing.
It really the actors carried it, so it depends on if they do like an American Horror Story thing where they like do
Can
a
you
whole
write
different
this a little
story,
better,
or
This
it's
might
a
be what they're doing.
continuation of the same
They're saying this is the
story.
next chapter of an anthology. So
right
that-
around
It's
the
hard to do
house.
horror though, because
Yeah.
like if you keep doing the same characters, like why is
Plus,
that person
a lot of
still
people
there?
die, don't they? So like, why would you?
Like, why are you still there?
Well,
Get out of there!
That's like any of like the Halloween franchise. It's
Yeah.
like, why are you just like this guy should have been died. He should have been killed.
I
But
told
you
you
left
that
him
last
alive.
Halloween. I was just like, oh, guys.
We watched it. We watched it too.
Oh, you guys watched this?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I didn't
We
know
watched it in
that.
Hollywood.
Dude, that's a fucking movie we should put on.
I would do it.
That's fun. That'd be a fun one.
No, instead in Burn After Watching, we have The Babysitter.
Do you know who our other podcast?
Do you know who the
watching?
Do you know who the director of The Babysitter is? This is what sold me.
Vincent D'Onofrio?
Fucking Mick G. The dude who does the Supernatural.
He's still around.
I was like, Mick G.
He also
I'm all
did like
that.
some.
I gotta watch
He
this
did
now.
some of the Mission Impossible.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Also Mick G. His name is 3 letters.
Sure.
But season 2 of so they don't know exact time frame yet. It's just announced that it's happening. So I'm guessing probably end of the year, like November time.
Matt, speaking of
Maybe October.
possibly very melodramatic things on Netflix,
Okay.
have you seen the trailer for The Order?
I haven't.
So The Order it looks very much like Netflix was like, hey, that magician's thing looks really cool. What if it's a little more YA?
I have seen this.
Yeah,
it was very magicians-like. I was like, okay, I get you're trying to steal some thunder. That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
I literally put steal a little, trying to get a little shine from the
a
magician.
little shine, yeah.
So the trailer looks very YA, but it looks kind of promising. There's some werewolves in there, some dark magic. It's like a secret society on campus that does magic.
So you're all in. You watch this then?
I'll check it out. What I like about Netflix is
I don't want you saying
you
too
check
much YA because I want her to watch The Magician with me, and
no. That's why I said it's actually
I
YA.
get
The Magicians is not YA
yeah,
at
it's
all.
all adults.
It's a very adult. And
Sometimes
which
two
makes it
adults.
great. Which makes it great. Sometimes two of the main characters just have a gay relationship until they die and then are reborn. And it just happens sometimes. And it's amazing and beautiful.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it was great. It's the tagline, the logline is magic has a cost. It's coming in March too, so it's actually not that far off.
That's like every magic show ever, though.
Oh, magic has a cost.
That's like every magic show ever. Like basically, like, hey, you do magic and shitty things happen.
They say it like 3 times in the trailer, and you're like, no, we got it, thanks, yes.
But magic has a cost. I'm like, okay.
Did I mention all that? Yeah, no, that's on like page 1 of this thing you gave me. Like, okay.
Thank you, wizened person with an English accent.
And they have like cool like white masks with like black things on. You're like, oh, it's like a secret society.
I got a feeling it's gonna be closer to
the skulls, the natural skulls, the skulls, man, the skulls.
The natural skulls. I'm writing that down too.
What is the worst thing you've ever done?
Skulls. Okay, Mike, the S10 got announced.
By the way, that was your chance for a Joshua Jackson.
I know. It was too late though. S10 was announced, Mike. The Galaxy is now in their 10th year. They look cool. I mean,
the phone.
The phone.
For some reason, I was
Talking
thinking like
about a phone.
I was like, I thought you were talking like a Ford truck,
the Galaxy
S10.
S10.
I was like, oh wow, there's a new S10 out.
New S10.
Why are we talking about fucking cars on this dude?
Ford trucks are F10s.
It's built Ford tough. The S10.
That's why I was like, what is an S10? Like a special version?
So the Galaxy S10 was announced. 1 terabyte of built-in memory on the inside.
What?
1
terabyte of built-in memory?
No, this wasn't the craziest thing that they showed.
Okay, Matt, but the real question is, will the phone explode?
We don't know. Those are luckily only notes.
1 gigabyte!
Mine is not exploded. Mine only exploded when I dropped it. It's shattered in a million pieces. But there's also another phone called the Galaxy Fold. Now, it is a phone that folds out into a tablet. Like the screen folds. Like that. Now,
like that?
It's for the starting price of $2,000. You can get a Galaxy Fold.
Okay.
But it is cool looking because you can fold the screen out. The screen folds right out.
I mean, that's where they've been going for years, so that's fine. I mean, it's cool concept. Cool. Bring the price down. I'll look at it.
$2,000. It was $1,961. I believe they marked that. It's like cool. No,
I work at a credit union.
This is for the 1% right here.
I then have to rob that credit union to get that much money.
1% already has those.
Top 1%. They already got the early version.
EC1, EC2, EC3. So have you seen the previews for Anthem yet?
Yes. Not too good.
Getting mediocre to very bad reviews. One reviewer said it splutters, bores, and never truly soars. Although I write soars I spelled swords incorrectly, but that's okay. I still like
Scotch
swords.
oozing
Like, that's
swords.
Luckily, I don't want it as a sword. That's good.
Yeah.
And then you're covered in swords.
I still pre-ordered it though, so BioWare.
BioWare did Mass Effect, among other things, and so
Also an RP we can do if you want. I do have a Mass Effect story written out.
I'm waiting for this. When are we doing this? When are we
We
vlogging?
need more
this?
people for it.
Well, Katie's in.
You can be like you can be a sorry. You can be a Krogan. You can be whatever you want.
You can be a Krogan, but I'm
sexy Krogan.
I'm still like hitting on you the whole time though.
I want to be the buffest man.
You can be
You're
just be a
fucking
Krogan.
Krogan.
Yeah, Krogan.
Yeah,
Krogan.
Krogan.
Yeah.
Krogan.
They're aliens that are literally have
Krogans
4 balls.
also have a
Oh,
quad.
yeah.
It's called.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to be Seth Green and just say things.
I'm fine with that. Too. Yeah, we can do that.
Do you know that he and I are the same height, and that I've always thought if I had to have a twin that was attached to my hip, it would be Seth Green.
That'd
You
be
guys
weird
both
for
have
like
red hair
hair and
We'd-
stuff.
yeah, we'd be like we'd be like a team, like
Listen,
a tag
I
team.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're like
no, like he was
conjoined
my
twins.
yeah. No, that's what I meant. If
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
have a
Well, that's what I'm saying,
conjoined
though.
twin,
That's weird. Like
I would
you
bang her with Seth Green there.
yeah,
just have him slap your ass a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd be okay. Yeah.
He'd do that. He would do that. He's like that kind
yeah,
of
and then he would get 2 ladies at once.
All I have is the Umbrella Academy left, so do you have anything else on your...
But one of them's his sister, though. That's weird. Like, you got 2. You're with 2 ladies. One of them being.
No,
your
I
biological
always
twin.
envision this as like some weird nuclear Holocaust type thing.
Oh, like
we
a
get
Fallout
fused to each
type,
other.
So just like it's yeah.
mutation. almost.
Okay. Sure. So like it just you get
Like a-
fused.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like a human centipede, but like the guy is just testing it out. So he's like, just your hips.
Yeah.
They don't like your asshole, the face. It's just like hips together.
That's how I test the human centipede. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I have the Umbrella Academy left, so I don't know what you got left.
I have a couple. I've run a lot of stuff. First off, Eminem is pissed about the Punisher being canceled. By the way,
That's
Marshall
true.
Mathers.
I'm pissed too.
So
I get it, man.
both the Punisher
Great.
and Jessica Jones canceled. The Jessica Jones season 3 is coming out still.
Officially.
Thank you, sweet Jesus.
Hopefully it fixes things.
I have this more Purple Man. That's what I have. All the Purple Man.
Of course you do, you fucking Dr.
No,
Who
she's
made
strong. They
Yes.
just need better writing.
Yes.
The second season was just too.
It got in the weeds.
Yeah,
Got the weeds.
there wasn't enough sex and there was too much emotion.
Not enough sex.
I agree.
100% agree with
I
that.
agree. Yeah.
And the dude from Manifest is in it, which is great. He's the love interest, and there's just that one scene. Like, whatever.
I forgot about that. and she
Whatever,
said
dude.
it.
Yeah. So he wrote, "Dear at Netflix, regarding your cancellation of The Punisher, you're blowing it. Sincerely, Marshall." And I was like, you know what, Marshall? We share your pain.
He's totally going to cancel Netflix, except he doesn't have to pay for it, so it's not like he really cares.
So if you don't pay for it, Marshall.
But guess
fuck
what?
off.
They're gonna have all those teen watchers.
Teen watchers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got arrested for teen watching once. What?
Well, you know, Marshall Mathers bringing the teen since he hasn't been
He's a
relevant.
teen
like,
daughter.
to-
What are you talking
That's what I
about?
mean.
No, I'm saying like him as a person watching it, like, oh, all the kids are like, kids don't give a shit about Eminem anymore.
Eminem still can spit bars, man. Leave him the fuck alone.
I'm not saying he's
At
not
me,
saying
bro.
he's
At
bad. He's just
He's not
saying
bad.
he's irrelevant. Much like
Also,
Gwyneth
if you
Paltrow.
want to write a diss rap about Matt Eminem, because I know you're a fan of the podcast, please do that.
It's like, who is this
I
guy?
can- I
Why
can-
are you writing this?
I can supply you with shit. I'm just saying there's a lot of material. I
You're gonna get served.
would love that. The last thing I have before Umbrella Academy is Elder Scrolls is stuck in trademark hell, possibly. So Elder Scrolls 6 has a trademark attached to it called Redfall, which may be a DLC or maybe like a...
Okay.
I don't know why they would name it that because there's no fucking thing that has to do with Redfall in the Elder Scrolls universe. But there's a trademark dispute between them and a website called bookbreeze.com with the title Redfall.
Just change the fucking title then. Why do we even care? That's a dumb title.
I don't know. But because of the
We
lawsuit...
can call it Elder Scrolls 6 Poop Shoot, and people will still buy a billion copies of it.
I would buy that right away. I'd actually pre-order that right now. Because of the trademark thing might not work itself out to like 2020, which means that the game wouldn't come out until after that at least. And it's just like, guys, come on. You already fucked people over enough with Fallout 76.
They're gonna forget about it. That's what's gonna happen.
But did you hear that a dude that plays Fallout 76 said he's like one of those people that like is addicted to gaming basically because he play for 900 hours. He got banned because Bethesda thought he had too much ammo. for his gun. So like, you have too much ammo, you're fucking done. And they banned his account. And he's like, what?
And then he
900
cried.
hours.
Yeah. Like, this dude played for 900 hours. He has that much ammo.
That's a lot of fucking hours, man.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to, like...
I played that game
how can I
for
fit that in my life?
possibly 3 hours. Possibly.
Okay, 900 hours.
But also,
is
like, it's not that big. So, like, if you play for 900
it's
hours...
like playing for
you do
3.5 weeks? Like, 35 days.
Well,
35 days.
Basically, what this guy did is he got like the top perk, this one perk that like makes your ammo weigh like 90% less or some bullshit, and so he just was like, okay, I'm just gonna start collecting ammo because I'm on the spectrum or something, and so he like went out and just started collecting ammo, and he collected so much ammo that he was like I'm gonna start giving the ammo away or selling it to people because I have all this ammo. And he actually
made a lucrative business out of ammo.
Well,
stuff?
not even that, because he didn't. He left most of his ammo in a public bin for other people to pick up. And Bethesda was like, "No, this communism thing is done," and they banned his account. I was like,
MAGA.
Okay,
Bethesda MAGA. I gotcha.
like, okay, guys, I see the cut of your
I
jib.
see you. I see you.
Yeah, but don't worry about the Elder Scrolls. You're not gonna see that for a while. So.
Umbrella Academy, guys. I know we need to watch this because I think you'd like it. It's a very good dark look at like these.
It's like
child
the Watchmen.
superheroes.
If you like the Watchmen,
Yeah,
like that,
it's very Watchmen. Like it is. No, you're right. Because like there's just like this stuff's messed up. Nobody wants to be a part of this.
They're people with these weird powers.
It basically brought back together.
Yeah, they're
because
looking at the dark side of having superpowers
Well,
and the
yeah.
human faults that
Well,
you have.
100%.
the human fault of the Professor X like dude that got them together, who was the fucking worst.
Yeah, he was. Well, and all of them are kind of the worst in their own way,
Yeah,
which is
like-
great. Like,
Indecisiveness or like just being awful
or sociopaths.
sociopath or drug addict, you know, like
Which, by the way, the fucking guy from the Misfits, I was like, thank you, Nathan. I'm just gonna call
that's
you
where I
Nathan.
knew it from. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, when I first heard you guys talk about it, or somebody, I was hoping it was a Resident Evil thing.
No, this is actually close too. By the way, this show is written by which does
Yeah.
that.
That would've been awesome.
This was written by the lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. Oh, now she's watching. Now she's in. Oh, all in.
True story. It's like 5 volumes. The first, I think it's the first
All in
season
right.
covers like parts of the first 2 volumes.
You're the whole
Yeah.
like your whole line of questioning just changed. It's just thrown out the window.
I think I'm the better twin now, guys. Yeah.
I knew this. I should have said this. I should have said it.
I missed my window.
But your whole like she's like all skeptical. Like I hate this already. And then she's
I
like,
didn't say that.
what?
Yeah, it has some great performances in it.
Just Ellen Page alone.
I do love
fantastic.
Ellen Page.
Fantastic. Like this is one of my top 5 performances I've seen.
You ever thought Ellen Page looks kind of like Ellie from The Last of Us?
The original Ellie, maybe. They The Last of Us based their character on her like
But
too
didn't
much.
ask her.
And didn't ask her. And like, oh, we gotta switch her face. Because oops.
Not surprised.
But yeah, the dude who plays the half gorilla dude, like I love that fucking guy.
Oh
He's so
yeah, I
obsessed with-
do. Actually, I like hair, so
He is all hair.
yeah. Jillian
It's
sent me a
gigantic.
gif of Tom Hiddleston in a gorilla suit today, and it was arousing.
Confusing sexually.
It was the most arousing
Maybe.
Tom Hiddleston gif
Well-
I've ever seen
well,
in
this
my
dude-
life.
He's like mostly gorilla.
Yeah,
His
he's
head.
literally like, except for his head is gorilla.
Well, how good's the special effects?
It's good. It's
Okay.
really good. Yeah.
Because like you just think he's like this big swole dude when you first see
Yeah.
him. Like he's
yeah,
really
because he's wearing like a shirt and then like he
unbelievably
gets a
swole.
shirt off and you're like, oh, that motherfucker's a gorilla.
like, oh, that actually is a gorilla. Oh shit.
That man is a fucking gorilla.
And the reason for it makes you like that. The fucking Professor X is the worst.
What? What the
The
fuck,
worst.
man?
Worst.
Why are you doing this to us?
But that's what makes the show great because like you.
Oh, certainly.
When they all explain like how badly they were treated, and you're like, oh, this guy really is
Yeah.
the worst.
The worst. 100% the worst.
It's a good
So
show.
it's like a family drama.
and the
certainly. And
the season
some good
finale
action,
is
though.
fucking bananas.
Yeah,
It reminds me of the Watchmen. Actually, like if
Well, the worst part is like I watched the first 3 episodes and I was like, I'm in. And then Jamie was like, I haven't watched it. I was like, fuck.
Well, you'd be like, just,
Okay.
she's never gonna know. She's not gonna watch this. Just watch it and then go back and watch it.
I kind of want to do it.
I'll go back and watch
I kind of do because she's like kind of still dragging.
I'll go back and watch it.
By the way, we watched Friends from College, and that's pretty. It's okay, but it's very annoying.
It is.
It's
I watched it. I did watch it because I had nothing else to watch.
Okay, here's my thing.
I
I
love
love
Keegan
Billy
Michael Key.
Eichner, and I
Keegan
love
Michael Key.
Oh, Billy
Fred
Eichner is
Arnold.
great.
I love both of them.
Yeah,
Fred
like
Savage.
Fred Savage, thank you.
And Colby
Totally
Smulders.
different.
Oh.
Like with a passion.
There's
You
a
know,
lot of great people in this.
you know my
show.
love for Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch the shit out of the Wonder Years.
What would you do
Yeah.
if I said?
I'm doing
And
the
I
head
had
version
like
you're singing.
huge crush on him.
Sure.
Like, from a
And he
really
looks the
young
same
age.
age, so.
So yeah, seriously. But I've just never watched it because I just
does
look
look
at
the
the
same.
ads and I'm just like,
It's not good.
He
I'm
looks
not-
exactly.
It's like mediocre. It's like
extra.
Okay, it's if you like a show like a movie like Meet the Parents, then you'll like.
Sure.
See, I was
Because-
literally
well, that's
just
the thing,
this
like-
morning thinking about how much I hate Meet the
Well,
Parents.
I actually do hate Meet the Parents. I like there's like part of this. I was like looking at Jamie like. Fuck these characters.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all of them. They're great.
Yeah.
Like, they're acted, the shit is acted out of them, but they're all
No, they're
individual
all assholes. It has
assholes.
nothing to do with the acting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just the content is like, fuck this.
But we're like
Oh.
into it now, so because they're all.
I
It's
get
like
it.
Well,
30
no,
episodes
and it's
to-
not like
I did the same thing
it's
with
not
it, so.
like
There's 2 seasons.
It's not like
Yeah.
Veep,
Yeah.
or it's not like It's
Yeah.
Always Sunny, where it's
Yeah.
so over the top and so well written
Yeah.
that you want to keep
Yeah,
watching them
exactly.
be terrible
Yeah.
people. It's just
I
like
agree.
no.
It's like too real where you're
Yeah.
like, fuck these people.
Yeah, like,
what
yeah,
are you
shit.
doing?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Except for Billy Eichner, because
Yeah, because he's a baby angel.
Well, yeah, because he's
he's
he's America's sweetheart.
His character is so ignorant and fun.
If he
it's
and
just like-
Ellen did a show together,
season,
I feel like everyone would be friends. They'd be like, we're all friends here.
I'm not going to spoil anything for that. But we can talk about it after the cameras. But I was legitimately sad for Billy Eichner's character in that. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, why did they do that to him?
He's still going in the second season. So.
No, he's still there. I know he's still there.
Guys, thanks for stopping by.
We love you.
Hey, like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you use a couple. Use two tree like and subscribes. But thanks for stopping by. Stay classy.
You want to say it?
Bye bye.
Then Fang Fum. Come on.
Shit.
Face.